Hello, welcome to Universal Interiors. I am Uni with Janaea Davis with Jay's Garden Boutique. We are going to, Janaea's going to show us how to do a little summer box and tell us you have some special things to show us. So I'm just going to let you get going.
Okay, thank you, Uni. Today I'm going to do a presentation on how to do a side planting box. Anyone can do this with a window box you already have that has the ability to cut holes in the side. This is a new line that I'm carrying this year that already has the holes in the window box. Comes in a variety of sizes. And then also hanging baskets. It's a big thing for hanging baskets too. And then you just connect the chains and hang them. I have an example right here. This is a side planting basket. And at the end of the year, this basket will be massive. I mean, it just grows out of all sides and it is gorgeous. So today I'm going to this is for sun. I'm going to do a sun box. And in the middle, I'm just going to stick a fun cornflower. And this blooms very long in the summer all the way through till a freeze. And then it's so simple. Here's how you just fill the front. You take your plant and you take the dirt, the extra soil off, and you just shove it in the holes here and spread the roots out. And in just even a week or so, that plant is just going to be growing down beautifully, hanging. It's so much fun.
So cool.
And this basket I'm doing is just going to have a variety of colors. What's kind of been in style lately is to do a lot of multicolor planting. Not sticking with the famous, I'm going to do a red geranium and a spike and a vinca. That's like something that's been around forever. So what's fun is just to add a bunch of different colors and make it very bright and colorful. Similar to this hanging basket here that I did. That has quite a few colors in it, and not all of them are blooming at this time. And these window boxes also have holes on the sides here, so you can put plants on the side also. This is a trailing coleus. This coleus can be for sun or shade. It looks much prettier, I think, in the sun because it makes the colors on it more vibrant. If it's in shade, it just stays a bit more dull. And this also is just going to spread and trail down and get really thick.
Do you always squish the root system?
Yep, always. So you take your planter or your plant and just really break up the roots.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's how the plant will spread into the planter or into the box, and it really creates a healthy planter. This here is a nasturtium, and a lot of people like to eat these flowers and put them in salads. They taste kind of peppery. And I'm going to put the nasturtium here on this side. And it will grow down. It has really pretty round leaves that look kind of like lily pads. Okay, so Uni, I might have you go grab me one more of these. They're right on that little table by those purple plants there. And this is another fun flower that I love. This is euphorbia. And always adding a little splash of white into any planter is just a good idea. Okay. So this I'm doing yellow, orange, purple, and I think I do want to add some pink in here too. So this multi-basket is going to be lots of fun colors.
I notice also you're taking a lot of the dead stuff and just ripping it off.
Just rip it off. And always remember that plants do like haircuts like humans.
Really?
So if you want to give your plant a haircut, it starts to look kind of crappy like July, just give it a nice haircut and it'll increase the growth of the plant, and it might look kind of icky for a couple weeks, but it tends to come back real well.
So you mean like just take some of the dead looking flowers off? Is that what you mean?
Well, not even taking dead flowers off, just taking a scissors and just cutting off some of the tendrils that look a little bit leggy, a little bit not as healthy anymore. Okay, this one I'm sticking on this side. bowls do I have left out here? One, okay.
Another question.
Yes, Eunice.
I've also heard that sometimes you should plant a planter sparse to give it room. You're not doing that very much.
No, no. And I don't ever do that. We do not have a long enough growing season to where most planters are going to, you know, burst at the seams, because this is going to be a nice growing season because we've gotten an early start.
Okay.
But if you want your planters to look lush from the beginning, it's not wrong to just add your plants full, or to have decent sized plants. Now, obviously it's more expensive because when you're adding a bigger plant, like a $3 or $4 plant instead of a 6-pack, which you have those little tiny ones, which I have a few of those. And I always love having little 1-inch plants to just pop in different spots for fun, for color. But having your window boxes and your planters full, by the end of the season, they're so magnificent. And we don't always get a long enough season. So do not be scared to actually fill up your planter with plants.
That is interesting to know because I have never done that before.
Well,
I probably have dirt all over my face. That's great.
I always have dirt all over my face,
Perfect.
so we could be friends. Another thing, too, that's been popular, Uni, if you want to grab this bowl here and show the succulent garden. If you have a unique bowl or even a broken bird bath or anything fun like that at home, succulents have been another really, really popular plant the last couple years in gardening. And these succulent gardens, you can bring them inside for the winter as a fun centerpiece on your table or, you know, anywhere in your sunroom, whatever. And they actually are just wonderful and easy to care for. They like hot sun.
I love the little cracked glass that you gave,
I put some cracked glass in there, and it's really fun to put if you have like little figurines, if you have a little fairy, or if you have a little frog to set in the bowl. It's so much fun. And
yeah, because these are kind of a whimsical little plant.
Yep. And you can also add, like a really popular thing is fairy gardening. And fairy gardening, you can buy little fairy furniture you can stick in a succulent planter, and it looks like a place where a fairy would sleep or live or do their thing. So
I've done some things too at home. I had an old antique cooler, and it has a little draining system on the side, and the back kind of acts as, are they glads? Are the glads the kind that grow long and spiky?
They're bulbs that you put in?
Yep.
Yep.
I did that. I'm excited to see what happens with that.
Oh, that'll be fun.
So much repurposing. I feel like there's so much. That's so huge.
Wheelbarrows, old, like over here I have an old chest that I just use to put plants in. That wheelbarrow would never in a million years be able to move, but it now is planted there. It's not moving. And I always put lots of fun plants and stuff in there. So as you see, this is a very full basket.
I love it.
Any other questions for this?
You know what? I just want to point out a few things. We just learned so much. I think it's great. I love this little side thing. This is the first I've ever heard it. We're a little bit lagged in this area. So, Janaea, thank you so much.
Welcome.
Beautiful, beautiful. Have a happy summer. Thanks for joining.
Come visit.